Hi, this is Aaron Simpson, and you are in El Octagono.
Rafa Alcalde for Octagono.com, joined by one of the first winners of UFC 132 night, Aaron Simpson. Congratulations, first of all, on your victory. Last time you went the distance, you were happy because you tested yourself to make sure you could go through a war. It seemed to me, from what I hear, that you were a little bit disappointed about the fact that you couldn't show what everybody expects when you're in the octagon, which is your power.
Yeah, you know, I've had a good camp with Ryan Bader. You know, we battled for the last 6 or 10 weeks, and you know, I really wanted to go out there and let my hands fly a little bit more. But there's always that question, you know, I still want to get wins. I still need to build up, you know. Here was the third fight of the card. You know, I want to be up there and getting those on those main cards and in those main events. And you have to be an exciting fighter, but at the same time you have to win. And so I put that pressure on myself a little bit. Yeah, I feel like not disappointed in myself because Tavares is tough. He's a very tough fighter, very well-rounded, and difficult in certain aspects of the fight. And so it's always nice to get your hand raised, get a win.
You have to be happy also, though. You have the cardio, you have the ability to go the 3 rounds, because everybody expects you from the power. But what do you think went wrong, or that the KO didn't come in?
I don't know. I just in my mind didn't let my hands fly enough. I was still you get comfortable taking someone down or putting them against the cage and trying to beat them up there. I just need to let loose a little bit more and have that confidence in my hands that I used to have. You know, I used to go out there and slug away, and I'll get that back. It's just you know, it's a matter of you know, getting back in, getting in the cage again, winning.
You mentioned about the fact that the victory is a step up for you anyway. Regardless, you know, it's a victory, and you know, 185-pound division, well in display today, especially with Wanderlei Silva and Chris Levin. But what's next for Aaron Simpson? How do you look at this victory and your next step?
You know, I need to start stepping up in the competition and fighting the bigger names and getting, you know, moving up on the cards and you know, getting on TV and stuff. Which, you know, you got to be an exciting fighter to do that, and you got to go out there and knock people out or submit people, and you know, that's coming. That's coming. That's the work I'm putting in. So we'll see.
You mentioned you worked with Ryan Bader, you know, for the last 6 weeks. How do you think he's going to do tonight, you know, facing such a legend?
He's confident. He's confident in himself, and I'm excited for him. You know, this is something we've both been putting a lot of time in training, and I've coached him for a long time, so I know Ryan Bader, and I know what he's all about, and I know how hard of a worker he is, and you know what type of person he is, and he's a very good person, and doesn't put up with any BS. He you know, Tito goes out there and tries to punk him at the weigh-ins or whatever, and try to get him to flinch or whatever, and that's just grade school stuff, you know, and it kind of angered me in a little bit, you know, but so I know Ryan's gonna go out there to prove a point, get his hand raised.
Aaron Simpson with the unanimous decision victory, and you owe us the fireworks for next time, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Visit El Octagono for all the latest in MMA, news, fight results, interviews, live event coverage, podcast, and video capsules. All this and much more in Spanish. Find all your MMA needs here inside El Octagono, the #1 source dedicated 100% to MMA in Spanish. eloctagono.com